Hey, hey, hey. Today is day 13 of the 31-day Sacred Leadership Challenge. And our topic today is embracing your strengths. When we think about our strengths as leaders, our strengths as people, there are many things that come to play. It's because we all have been gifted with different things that we do well. Our strengths, what makes us who we are. Like, for instance, one of my strengths is being able to really create safe spaces for other individuals so that they can show up authentically in who they are. Another strength is, my leadership strength. Other is get tickled, get teased a lot by some of my friends. They're educators, or they're in and they're like, "What you do is so much different from what I could ever do when it comes to being a therapist, a counselor." So those strengths and those listening skills. So I want you to think today, really about. What are your strengths? And I want you to reflect on what are your top three leadership strengths? What are the three strengths that you bring to the table that make you a good leader? Really want you to think about that and reflect on it. And then take an action to make sure that you are operating in that strength today. Be very intentional about it because your strengths are what make you be able to show up authentically in who you are. And then the other piece, as we always do, we meditate on the scripture. And that scripture is from Philippians 4:13, which is one of my favorite verses. It says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." And so I want you to think about what strengths do you bring to the table as a leader, without, these are things that you can do, some that you probably had to sharpen along the way. Others can be things that's just innately natural to you. I remember one time when I was in an uncomfortable position. I was in a leadership position, and I had to make an uncomfortable decision, and I had to actually help a person exit out of the organization. And so the HR person was with me, and I had to share with that person that they were no longer their services were no longer needed within the agency. And the HR person, after we finished, she said, "Lucretia," she said, "you have such a way of letting a person know that they don't need that they're that they're what their strengths are, but also you have a way of letting them know that they're no longer needed without them feeling bad about what's going on." And it's just like thinking about how do I want to be treated, even though when the situation is not good. So taking those things into consideration and the strengths that you have, and I want you to write down your top three. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 14 of the challenge. But continue to show up as who you are, leading from a place of being of the spirit, being authentic in what you're doing. Also being connected and courageous in being a leader. Also being restorative. Remind yourself that you have to restore yourself. Continue to empower others, and then having some dedication and some discipline in what you do. So take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.